All right, let's get this show started!
Dana White says the announcement timing of Conor McGregor's return had nothing to do with stealing shine from Most Valuable Promotions' first MMA event on Netflix. While rumors of McGregor returning to take on Max Holloway in a rematch at UFC 329 had been swirling, the promotion's official announcement did not come until former UFC champion Francis Ngannou was making his walk to fight Felipe Lins during the Ronda Rousey vs Gina Carano event. The timing of the announcement drew an online reaction, as some viewed it as the UFC attempting to shift attention away from the MVP show. However, in an interview with Fred Talks Fighting, White said the announcement had nothing to do with MVP's event, stating the announcement was simply made once the deal for the McGregor-Holloway rematch was signed and sealed, and also took place during the UFC Fight Night 276 broadcast. He said, "Not a coincidence, I had a f***ing fight here that night. Anybody who thinks that I give a shit what was going on anywhere else is out of their f***ing minds. We announced it as soon as we got it done, and we were in the middle of our event. I don't give a f*** what those guys are doing. You kidding me?" Sean Strickland continues his rant against streamers. On Saturday, Strickland attended Aiden Ross's MMA event, but later walked out, saying he was ashamed of himself for even being there.
"I've never been a part of anything so shameful in my life, and I hate myself, and I feel like less of a man after being here. Oh God, why did I agree to this?"
In a clip posted afterward, Strickland explained why he says he hates streamers and the culture surrounding them.
You know what it is, you guys? I mean, there was some good boxing, and this shit got real weird. But I think what sucks is you take these like streamers, and they have like this massive following, and you just know that like they're the next generations of Americans, and like it's so fucking sad to think that like the streamer community is gonna inherit America. It's so bad. Like I just want it all to stop. It's so bad, you guys. It's so.
During a recent live stream, Merab confronted wrestler Georgio Poullas after Poullas made a disrespectful remark about Nina Drama. At a press conference, Poullas made an inappropriate comment suggesting he would trade a date with Nina in exchange for money from an unpaid bet. Although Poullas later apologized to Nina Drama in person following the press conference, Merab confronted him again during the live stream and pushed him to do it again.
Do you apologize to Nina Drama and her husband?
I already did.
You should.
I did. I told her at the press conference.
You should make a public promise.
Okay. Yeah, public.
Yeah.
Nina.
Okay, Nina.
I want to be friends with Nina.
Yes, I know. Hey, Nina Drama, with all the respect, you are my best friend, my sister, my friend. Georgio wants to public apology to ask you.
I'm sorry, Nina. I know I already apologized at the press conference, but I'm still blocked. So I hope you can forgive me. I would love to do a stream with you. I think you're great, and I think we could be good friends.
Paddy Pimblett has just revealed his weight 7 weeks out from his fight against Benoit Saint-Denis, and he's currently even above the middleweight limit. In a recent YouTube vlog, Pimblett stepped on the scale showing a current weight of 86.6 kilograms, 191 pounds. That means the baddie still has roughly 16.3 kilograms, 36 pounds to cut before fight night. Sean Strickland has been called out by Nassourdine Imavov in a fiery self-made promotional video for a potential rematch. Dagestan-born Imavov could very easily make the argument that Strickland skipped him in the queue for a shot at Khamzat Chimaev in the main event of UFC 328. Now that he is middleweight champion, it appears that once he recovers from his injuries, he should have to face Imavov. Imavov faced Strickland in a short notice bout 3 years ago, losing a decision that sent the American on a run towards his first belt. Since then, he has gone on a relatively quiet run of wins, including a brutal knockout of former champion Israel Adesanya and a win over Caio Borralho to become top contender. Now, Imavov dropped a skit calling out Strickland, and it goes so hard. He captioned it, "No happy ending. At Strickland, nowhere left to run."
Ah, je vois. C'est toujours lui? Encore un mauvais rêve récemment?
Non. Ça va.
Mais je vois bien qu'il y a quelque chose, Nassourdine. Pourtant, ça allait bien. Tout vous sourit depuis. Que de succès. Le numéro 1.
Ouais. Si vous le dites.
Pardon?
Non, oui, des très belles choses. Des belles choses.
Je vois. Vous dites à tout le monde que vous avez changé, mais moi j'ai l'impression que c'est personnel.
If that's your Muslim community, someone for freedom of speech,
Si, si. Je suis en total contrôle.
Très bien.
Je fais du yoga.
Je suis fier de vous.
Je fais de la pêche aussi.
Bien, bien. Si je vous dis
Nassourdine.
The angry Muslim, the Frenchie. Yeah, I will kill you and your family. You look at me like that, you motherfucker.
je me permets, vous écrivez à qui?
Non, c'est rien.
Non, mais enfin, Nassourdine, là, vous écrivez à qui?
Désolé, Doc. Faut que j'y aille.
On n'a pas terminé. Une urgence. Nassourdine, on reprend rendez-vous la semaine prochaine? Comme d'habitude.
Who do you want next?
I think, what do they say, Nassourdine's next?
You've got a big surprise coming to you.
Tyron Woodley didn't have many positive things to say about Colby Covington following news of his retirement. Earlier this week, UFC officials updated Covington's status from active to retired on the promotion's official website after he reportedly informed them of his decision. Woodley faced Covington in a September 2020 main event but lost via TKO after suffering a rib injury in round 5. The former American top team training partners turned rivals have had a long-standing feud, with Woodley remaining critical of Covington's persona, which helped make him one of the most polarizing figures on the UFC roster. In a recent interview with New Betting Sites UK, Woodley didn't hold back when discussing Covington's retirement. He said, "His whole brand was modeled around an act that he was such a Trump supporter, America this and that, when really he was just a Drake listening, Beats headphones wearing, hanging out in Miami thinking he's a gangster guy who put on an act and a character. Your whole thing was baiting." Colby was piggybacking that because it was causing controversy. He wanted to create his own version of being a heel but in MMA. "I paid Colby weekly to be a training partner for Rory just to torture him. He was an opportunist who took advantage of a quiet moment in MMA. I would say he's tough, I would say he's durable." Tyron continued, "People hated him in the gym because he wouldn't work very hard, but he had a gas tank and he knew staying close to you was the best for him. He found a way to do that. He talked himself into positions that his record and ranking weren't ever in. The sport was quiet. Ronda was gone, John was chilling out, Conor was out, and nobody was there, so we were willing to listen to him. He's an opportunist that took advantage of a moment where the sport was quiet with stars and we were just willing to listen to WWE and go on the ride with him. That's his legacy." Brendan Schaub believes Max Holloway will be a tough fight for Conor McGregor. Speaking on the latest episode of his Thick Boy podcast, Schaub shared his thoughts on the matchup, pointing out both fighters' advantages and disadvantages against each other. He also surprisingly praised the UFC, saying that what sets the promotion apart is that they avoid gimmick fights and consistently put together the toughest matchups possible. Heads up guys, if you're enjoying the content, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the hype button to help us reach more viewers. Now back to the news. Khamzat Chimaev continues to push for a rematch with Sean Strickland. Taking to X on Monday, Chimaev said he is still waiting for the UFC to book the rematch, writing, "I'm waiting. Tell me when you're ready, Strickland. Next time somebody has to be dead." However, Chimaev didn't stop there. He also suggested in a now deleted tweet that he was robbed in his fight with Strickland because he's not American. He wrote, "All judges are Americans, the organization is American, the opponent is American, and one is Chechen. It's a close fight. Who do you think will win?" Followed up with, "No excuses. I am just wanna fuck him up this shit trying to run away." The comments quickly sparked reactions from MMA fans online, with one writing, "You're fighting Brendan Allen in the Apex, pal. Bro talking about death like he didn't almost get taken out by a common cold in a gourmet buffet last year. Sounds like he's spiraling is what it sounds like. He lost to zero and is losing his sanity along with it." Another fan tweeted, "Shut the fuck up, LMAO. You put the belt around his waist like a good little boy. Now you're saying somebody had to be dead. Cut the BS. It was a close fight, 3-2 either way, but to say he was screwed because of nationality is absurd." Another fan said, "The stages of grief started humble, now it's anger. Then it'll be sadness, then acceptance, it'll pass. Sean won fair and square, he knows it too. Internet access and bad mindsets are a bad combo. I'm not liking the way Khamzat is handling this. Man the fuck up and admit you lost. Stop with the excuses and be professional with your weight cuts. Enough." Here are the top 3 memes found on the internet. Number 3 meme was posted by UFC Stats. Number 2 meme was posted by Storied Matter. And number 1 meme was posted by MMA Fan. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily dose of MMA. Catch you tomorrow.